Hi everyone, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Jenny.
And
we're the Shady Tree Stitches.
Coming to you in anticipation of the 1st of September 2025 with Flosstube number 15. That's 5 plus 5 plus
5.
Yay! We never get to do things like that because we're not usually together. And so this is going to be our regular Flosstube end of August monthly wrap up.
Yes.
And and also challenge chat plans about what you
for
can
September.
For September.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll start by seeing what have you been stitching, Jenny?
So there was one piece that I didn't bring to the retreat because I kind of forgot that I'd done it because it was very early in August. I did a bit more on my Peaceable Kingdom.
Ooh.
I have now started on the lion's tail.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
So it's only 70 stitches, but it's really quite obvious what I've done.
Yeah,
which is really
great.
cool. So
Awesome.
So yeah, so that's hang on, I got it. Ah!
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. Down here, the tail that comes around the little boy at the bottom.
Lovely.
So yeah, so there was that one, and then at retreat, because we filmed our retreat video on the Saturday night, and so I still had Sunday stitching, and so I was working some more on this one, and I have started building a church.
Yes. Oh, no. Yep, that's better.
Yes.
And you were using a lovely variegated thread for that.
Yes, it's a cottage garden thread called Mossy Pot. So you get the sort of hang on. I gotta stand. You get the variations of the terracotta.
Nice. Oh, that does look good.
Yes.
Well done, Jen.
So that was another 150 some stitches in my
So all right, so that means we're up to giving you our monthly totals. How did you go for August?
I'd had 12 days of stitching.
Mm-hmm.
Partly because I've been working on my Secret Squirrel project and a retreat. And 1,237 stitches.
Wow, Jenny, that's fantastic.
Which is, well, there've been somewhere I've done. Okay, April was the last month I had that much. And April was a big month because I had to do lots of stitching to get extra threads so I wouldn't get booted out of Whip Warriors.
There you go. See, the motivation works.
Yeah, because that was 1,800, and that's So yeah, so that's my second top for the year so far.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon mine's pretty close to my bottom for the year.
Oh,
I know. I did 8,435 stitches.
oh, well, in 2 weeks.
No, in the month of August.
In the whole month.
In the whole month, yes. I told you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was not a great month for me, stitch-wise.
I know. You're normally up like a low month is usually sort of 14, 15,000.
Well, okay, so July I did 19,179. Yeah. So it's like, less than half of that, and I haven't written the other one in yet. Give me a second and I can tell you. Oh, there you go. So June I thought was bad on 13,000.
Yeah.
And August was 8,435, which is
But that's because you've been working. You've been doing your non-paddock lanes work.
I've had a lot of schoolwork, yes, a lot of regular work and a lot of paddock lane stuff, and anyway. All right. Well, that then brings us through to, it's a new month. It's the 1st of September, and there is lots happening.
For this bit. Past Lisa and Jenny have already filmed a little bit just to confuse you all, and
you live. So it's the 1st of September, so it's time to do our plans as the challenge chat.
Yeah.
So if you're not interested, then flip ahead to the next bit where you'll get to see more of our stash acquisition. Okay, so I forgot to look it up. We obviously have categories.
Yes. Oh, yes, you were going to look
Yeah.
up the letters.
Well, can you look them up while I tell the people
Oh,
what else we've got? It
okay,
is
okay.
it is September, so it is going to be a mixture of sampler September and small September. So there
Uh-huh.
is an
Ooh.
itty bitty smalls event happening. Information is on the page, but it's a chance. Sorry, see there it is, the yawn. A chance for you to work on your small whips, and I know that for the smalls, I'm going to finish the small that I started at the retreat. My
Oh, yes.
Pagulpan friends. Um, for
I
sampler.
will work on my Christmas ornament that I'm doing for our Stitchy Girls Exchange because it's so close. Like all the cross stitch is done, and I reckon about three-quarters of the back stitch. So that should be easy to knock over.
Awesome. Now, in Sampler September, we don't run a separate event for it, but we do have bonuses and encouragements to put your
Hmm.
sampler to use. So my sampler is, of course, Charlotte Warrington, my big ass project. And so, where possible, I'm going to try and squeeze some work into Charlotte this month for the sampler September stuff. So we've got, oh, it's not listed, but we have the focus and
Beat the Modmin.
yeah, is that this weekend?
It will be, yeah, it's the first weekend normally, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, yeah. So that will be the
Um, no, it's second. Oh, not necessarily. August
Oh,
was the second weekend.
oh, okay.
It's like the end of the first full week usually. Oh yeah, but the first weekend, I don't know. Um, I would say
Mhm.
it's this weekend. So for the focus event, I will probably work on Charlotte.
Okay.
And I know that so later in the month we got the Strident Sal, and there's bonus if your Sal is a sampler.
Uh-huh.
Um, a sampler is,
Do you,
by the way, by definition, is anything that has the word sampler in it. So like long dog samplers
mm-hmm.
or an alphabet sampler. So it's a broad definition of samplers.
Right, okay. Because I was going to say, would my Strawberry Fields count? Because it's kind of sampler-esque, but it doesn't have
No,
words or letters or anything.
no,
So my only true sampler then is my castle sampler.
correct. Yeah, with the alphabet around it. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's what you would
Which I
need to
probably
use.
should do some work on because I don't think I've. Let me just have a quick check. I don't think I've worked on that this year yet.
I think you did once. I think you did once. But you
Oh,
could
yes, I
definitely,
did. You're
yeah.
right. In April. There you go.
But you can afford to work on it again. So maybe you can make that your focus.
Yeah, well, because if I'm doing more of the border,
Exactly. Do
it's
the easy
it's
border.
easy stitching.
Yep.
Just pick a thread and do a straight line for lots and lots and lots and lots of stitches.
Exactly. All right. So that brings us through to categories. What do we got?
I and J.
Oh wow. I and J. All right.
So as usual, the modmin who's doing it puts a little sentence or two. I am inclined to jump for joy. The wheel spins, the letters for September's categories are jostling in a jumble of images until the final impact.
Oh, she's so clever. All right. And
So that's
I,
might be a little bit of a
all
challenge.
right, I'm a jellyfish,
Ooh.
a joey,
Mm-hmm.
an iguana,
Yep. For plants,
ivy,
ivy. If there's something jungle, I don't know if there's
a jonquil. Yep.
Jonquils. Yes, yes.
So
Irises.
irises. So
My
that's not
my
so
my
bad for
my
plant.
little needle book that I picked up off the freebie table was irises.
There you go.
Mm.
So there's some
Not
I
that I'm
use
going to
too.
start it, but yeah.
No, I doubt I'll be doing all the categories because I've got other things I'm focusing on this month. But um, something you would find in and around water, obviously the jellyfish. I just
Yes.
said
Yes.
ice, like
Yes.
icebergs.
Mm-hmm.
Or just ice in a glass would do, because ice is frozen water.
And
Joke
and if
no.
it's in a glass, it's quite often a glass of water.
Yep. So yes, ice is probably where I would go if
Oh,
I
so
had it.
anyone who's doing any of those the cocktail kind of ones,
Mm.
if
Yeah,
there's ice cubes in that, that could
exactly.
work.
Color, ice blue.
Jungle green,
So yeah, you need the adjectives. So you're going to need to prove that.
ivory.
Ivory, you're going to need to prove it with the floss
Yeah,
tag.
yeah.
Okay, something to
Oops.
do with humans. Um, jumping,
Jumper, which is what we
jumper.
call a sweater, if the
Well,
person's wearing
we
a
call a jumper and the Americans call a sweater.
yes, what jumper is what we call a sweater.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, okay.
yes,
And that could also be man-made as well.
yes.
Um, this would tie in with leather as well, with leisure as well, but jousting,
Mm-hmm.
icing. So if you had a cake with icing on it,
Yeah, yeah,
icing's man-made.
yeah.
An ice sculpture. I'm not getting much.
Hang on. Aren't we doing to do with humans, not man-made yet?
Yeah, but it's all
Oh,
blurred with
it
this
some
one.
of it does kind of overlap. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, humans have
Oh,
irises.
something else for the water, a jetty.
Yes, which could also be man-made if you don't use it for water.
Well, yes, yes.
Ice cream. Humans eat
Oh,
ice cream or they make ice cream. Um, so yeah, there's some ideas. None of them are
yeah.
jumping out of my pieces.
No.
Travel.
Japan,
Ice skating.
Ireland,
Yeah, countries.
Iceland.
Ice
Um,
skating would be the only method. Jumping could count as travel.
yeah.
Um, jockeying, if you've got someone like jockeying. Seasons. Well, seasons festivals. I mean, the month of June, July.
hmm I know in America they have Juneteenth.
Yeah. So those would
Um,
be celebrations.
yeah.
Um, my favorite thing, it could be a jester, it could be jelly beans, it could be jousting.
Jeans is another one that
Yep.
could fit for several of those.
Yep.
If someone's wearing jeans.
Um,
Jodhpurs.
yes. My leisure, we've sort of covered that.
Yeah.
Um,
Juggling. If there's a clown juggling.
yes. I was thinking idling.
Mm?
Um, mystical or magical.
Imps.
Ingot. A jewel. Could be a magical jewel.
Yeah, but that could also could also be man-made or
I know.
to
I'm
do
always
with
come up
humans.
with them.
Well, any kind of jewelry could be man-made or to do with humans.
Would a jester fit in there, possibly? I know,
If
but
it's it, well, yeah, because if
it's
it's Camelot, maybe, but if it's just a regular jester, then that would
no,
just be to do with
man.
humans.
Yeah. Designer ink circles,
hmm
Just Nan,
Yep.
and title.
Well,
Oh,
I'm right because my newest start is Un jour, with which starts with a J. Un jour à Paris.
that would work.
Yep.
I would be right if I was doing this because my stitch in time and the
Yes.
in, even though it's a like a preposition sort of thing, it still starts with I. So
Yep.
there we go. There's some ideas for categories, guys.
Yep.
Um, so the other thing that's happening still at the moment is that Survivor is still going on in with Warriors. And Survivor actually apparently finishes next Monday.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know if Survivor finishes, but the Amazing Race starts. So the Celebrity Australian Amazing Race starts. And so we're running an event to continue with this idea of, you can either work on 13 of your whips and they'll all get some love somewhere, or you can bulk them up and do like 4 whips 3 times or whatever you like. And so check out that event, but I'm going to be doing the Amazing Race and I'm going to be bulking my whips with the same whips, but I'll chuck Charlotte Warrington in as well. for Sampler September.
Hmm.
All right, that is Whip Warriors.
Hmm.
What's happening in Down Under Divas?
Okay, so they can still continuing with the menagerie of old and new. And this time it's extinct insects and fish of the world for
Okay.
September. So they've obviously finished with all of the dinosaurs and everything. Now we're on to okay, so first one, the Madeiran large white butterfly was a nearly mythical creature. It was a 2-inch butterfly with distinctive black markings on white wings and was last collected off the coast of Portugal in the late 1970s. Stitched 2,000 stitches on a piece with a butterfly, or in either black or white, or a combination of the two.
Okay.
Easiest
Um,
one for me would be Stitch in Time because I'm doing black first.
yes, well, that would make sense. I did find a butterfly the other day. I'm just having a look at Charlotte. Yeah, there you
Hmm.
go. Charlotte has butterflies.
Oh, very good.
Next.
The Lake Titicaca Orestius was found in Lake Titicaca in South America. It was a small, unprepossessing fish with an unusually large head and distinctive underbite. It was doomed in the mid-20th century when various species of trout were introduced into its lake home. Stitched 2,000 pieces stitches on a piece with a head.
2000 again.
2,000 on a piece with a head.
Okay.
So that's any piece with people or animals.
Yes. So I could do my focus pieces are um just to show you I brought them. I've got my sunflower farm,
Which has people
which
and
has people.
also heads of flowers.
It does Charlotte.
Does she have people? Or is she just,
No, she's got people.
yeah,
I've
and
also
animals?
got my Stitches Book Club, which has people.
Hmm.
Yep. And
My
yeah,
castle sampler has people.
yeah. All right, what's next?
Um, the Gravine? No, I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway, was found in Lake Geneva on the border of Switzerland and France. This foot-long salmon relative was overfished in the 19th century and last seen in 1950. There are apparently no specimens either on display or in storage in any of the world natural history museums. So
Wow,
how do they know it exists?
no idea.
Maybe they've got pictures.
Must have
They
pictures.
they don't have any of the actual thing, but they've got pictures. Stitch 1,000 stitches on a piece you have not seen in storage anywhere else, i.e., a piece that you have not seen anyone else have in their whip pile.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really easy for me
Mm.
because I have models to stitch.
Ah, yes. I think for me, probably the easiest one to fit in with that would be my um, um, either my bauble tablecloth or en toute saison, because I haven't seen anyone else
Yes,
do
that's true.
either of those two. Because a lot of the other ones I've got are ones that I'm stitching with other people, so obviously they're stitching it too.
If
So
I if I was picking from my actual webs, I could still do it because nobody else I know is doing my Angel Lion and Lamb.
yeah, yeah, I haven't seen that anywhere else.
No.
Hmm. Okay. The yellowfin cutthroat trout. Oh wow, a 10-pound trout sporting bright yellow fins. It met its demise in the early 20th century. However, it survived by its close relative, the smaller greenback cutthroat trout. Stitch 1,000 stitches in yellow or green or a combination of the two.
Okay. Well, I think I can manage the yellow and green on sunflower. I
I think so.
think I'll be right there.
Yep, yep. For me,
You might be able to double it up with your alphabet border stitching potentially if they're green.
no, it's gold and blue and purple.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's there's the green is not so easy because there is green. It's the sort of curlicule
Mm,
background, which is
yeah.
not so good. Um, maybe I could, well, Strawberry Fields has some green.
Yes.
Um, En toute saison has green. Not
I
a
know.
lot of green, but
Well,
yeah.
for you, I mean, you're not
I
that great do it anyway because it's
no,
a
I know.
thousand stitches, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I may not be able to do it all in one whip.
Yeah.
Oh, Little House Neighborhood.
There's green on that. Yes.
I could find a tree.
Yep. You could find a tree.
Yes. Okay. The Lake Pedder earthworm was discovered in Tasmania, Australia, in 1971. Lake Pedder was deliberately flooded in 1972 during the building of the hydroelectric facility, wiping out at this time this recently discovered species. Stitch 1,000 stitches on a piece with a worm or one that is less than a year old.
Okay, well, that's easy. I will go with a yes, less than a year old, and that will be my bookshelf.
Well, I would do my secret squirrel
Mm,
stitching.
very good. Which
Yeah.
probably has green, possibly has some green on it.
Not a lot.
Okay,
A little bit, but
no,
not that much.
no.
Oh, the Cascade funnel web spider was native to Tasmania. Like other funnel web spiders, it was poisonous. It was officially declared extinct in 1995. I didn't know there was one that was. I didn't know that there were multiple sorts of funnel web.
No, me neither.
Anyway, there's one less. That's a good thing.
Yes, definitely.
Stitch 500 stitches on a piece with a spider or something poisonous.
Okay. Well, I have got spiders, I'm pretty sure, in um uh, my long dog. But I'm not working on that this month, so
I don't think I have anything. Unless I went looking at Stitch in Time potentially.
oh, okay. If I've got Adam and Eve eating apples, would that count as poisonous?
Is the snake there?
Yeah.
Well, I'd pick on the snake rather than the apple.
Okay.
Because
Fair
the
enough.
only poisonous apple I know about is Snow White.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right. Well, the snake.
But the
So,
snake, you could say the snake's poisonous.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, well, no,
Let's.
sorry. Well, actually, no, see, this is, I think the way that you work it out, it's poisonous if you eat it and you die. It's venomous if it bites you and you die. So
Yeah.
this,
Well, the
this
snake
is, this
could.
is
This I'll have to research and see if a snake can be poisonous because we know it's
venomous, yes.
venomous.
Poisonous, don't know.
Yep. Or butterflies or.
Although this says, I think you could probably get away with it because the way that this is worded, I think that the word is could be used either way
Anyway,
because it's
that's
saying
okay.
that the spider is poisonous.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Oh, the Polynesian tree snail was a small, banded, inoffensive gastropod. These snails went extinct when local scientists imported the carnivorous Florida rosy wolf snails to stop the island from being ravaged by an invasive species of African snail.
Oh gosh.
So the Polynesian snail was so the Florida snail ate the African snails and the Polynesian snails.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it got rid of
Um,
the African ones, but
well, no, the Florida rosy wolf snails ate the tastier Polynesian snails instead.
oh, bummer. Okay.
Stitch 500 stitches on a piece with a snail or a wolf.
All right.
I'm not sure I have either.
No, but remember you can have a bonus on these ones. One of the 500s you can do um a snail or a wolf. I have wolves in my long dog. Possibly have a snail too. I've got a caterpillar. So yeah. My long dog that I'm not working on this month would fulfill that brief.
Okay. Okay. The Rock Mountain locust was the insect equivalent of the passenger pigeon. During the late 19th century, this species traversed North America in enormous numbers, devastating crops as they went. Unlike the pigeon, the locust was not hunted to extinction. Instead, it succumbed to agricultural development. The last sighting was in 1902. Stitch 500 stitches on a piece with a locust or a piece with an agricultural scene.
All right. Well, that's easy because all the sheep and cows in the paddock of Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, I was going to say it's a shame you finished your
Yes,
Macintosh meal.
that's all right. Charlotte can have it.
Mhm. I don't really have anything kind of farmy.
No.
Okay. The Tecopa pupfish thrived in the hot springs of California's Mojave Desert. A health fad in the 50s and 60s led to the construction of bathhouses in the vicinity of the hot springs. The springs were then artificially enlarged and diverted. The last Tecopa pupfish was caught in early 1970. Stitch 500 stitches on a piece with a desert scene or something hot.
All right. Well, I was just thinking, of course, my sunflower farm would have fitted in for the last one too for farm.
Oh, yes.
Um, I don't have a desert theme, but there is an open fireplace in my hawk run.
Ah,
That is with a fire burning in it. So
yes,
that's definitely
yes.
hot. At the
Um,
blacksmith.
I I think my And to All a Good Night has candles in the window with the Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, hang on. Or am I thinking of my Queen Anne house? I'm not thinking my Queen Anne house. I think it's got candles on the Christmas tree you can see in the window. That would be the closest that I've got.
Okay.
Okay. The hare-lipped sucker was last seen in the 19th century. It was native to the freshwater streams of southeastern USA. Stitch 500 stitches on a piece with something you can suck or with a stream.
All right. Well, I can definitely do the stream. My fairy tale town or hawk run both have streams.
Yeah. Do you reckon you could say you can suck on strawberries?
Definitely.
Well, then strawberry fields.
There you go.
Okay, last one. The Caribbean monk seal nasal mite was too specialized for its own good. The species went extinct when its host, the Caribbean monk seal, went extinct more than 100 years ago. Stitch 500 stitches on a piece with a seal or a pattern that is more than 100 years old, e.g., reproduction sampler.
All
So,
right. So, well,
Charlotte.
Charlotte for me. Yep.
Yep. I don't. Oh, hang on. How old do you reckon Beatrix Potter might be? Might be 100?
Mm, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to
And
research that one.
um, that's probably the closest that I have because I'm not doing an antique sampler or
No, well, of
anything.
course, I could do a seal in the great
Yeah,
animal
animal.
butcher. Yeah.
Yep, yep,
All right. Well, let's move in right along because we're trying to be quick.
yep.
So the next one I'm talking about is the Stitching by the Shore. I Spy.
Mhm.
All right. This one's really easy. Something you would see at a fair. A cross stitch.
Well, yes, yes, yes.
An
Hmm.
animal or something else. Who knows? Um,
Clowns, Ferris wheel, eh, ice creams.
people.
Yep,
There's lots, so much. So nice, easy one. Something that's the color of an apple. So anything you've got with red or green on it is easy.
yep.
Something with at least 7 motifs.
Well, any of the antique reproduction samplers generally have lots of bits. Do you
Yes.
reckon that my bauble tablecloth would count because it's got multiple baubles?
Well, I was just thinking strawberry fields would count. There's more than 7 different motifs in that. All
Mm,
those different leaves and strawberries and stuff that would count as motifs. I was actually
yep.
thinking sunflower farm for that. Starts with a P. All right, purple flower month from Carol.
Paris.
Yep.
Well,
Um,
actually, my I don't know. I'll have to have a look to see what my Paris cushion, like I'm calling it my Paris cushion, but I don't know what its actual name is.
it says the name Paris, doesn't it?
It says Paris on it, and or I've
That's
got
fine.
my
Well, the word Paris starts with P, so it's fine.
yes, yes,
Doesn't
and
have to be the name.
I've also got my poppies
Yeah.
tuffet this
No,
morning.
it just has to be something that starts with P. So the word Paris does.
Okay.
Something that you would find as a candle scent. I mean, for you, strawberry, and I would go my purple flowers,
Oh yes.
lavender. Something shaped like a star. Well, obviously a star, but in
Mhm.
my you haven't seen this one, so I'll click it
I
open.
could, well, while you're looking for that, I could do my And to All a Good Night because it's got stars on the. Oh yeah,
I
some of those flowers look stars
Exactly.
shape.
So purple flowers getting a lot of love in this prompts.
Yeah,
Leaves, well, there you go, they're my leaves.
yeah. I've got lots of things with leaves.
A cozy project. That would not be Charlotte.
No, but my cushion would be.
Your cushion would be cozy. For me, my coziest project would probably be my small. Um, Something that would make a fun corn maze shape.
Ooh,
We don't have corn mazes in Australia.
no.
Um, so I'm going to go with Charlotte because of the house, like the castle.
Oh,
So
okay.
see, that would make a fun corn maze to find your way around all those windows and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and something you would see in a history book.
Well, and the any of the old houses in, or just a picture of the stitching itself. Yes,
My whole
yes,
time.
yeah.
There we go. Okay. Anything
And
else?
just with the history one, I could do either of my pieces with my Eiffel Tower in it.
Yes, definitely. You find the Eiffel Tower in a history book.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a little brief chat about our plans and our thoughts on those things, getting
Yes.
the condensed version. That then brings us through to the start of the multifaceted stash acquisition segment. And
Yes.
we're gonna start with Jenny first,
Yes.
and then we'll flick to me. I film mine separately.
Well, we also filmed some of mine separately, but there were a couple because again, we filmed on Saturday night and we still had all day Sunday at the, well, not all day Sunday, but Sunday morning at the retreat. And so I went back to the freebie table and picked up a couple of other things.
So did I.
So I got, was it Sampler and Antique Needlework Quarterly because I was quite intrigued by
Shoo.
the slipper.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
also, one of the other projects in here, Milady's Reticule, a strawberry sewing kit. So I'm going to have a look at that.
Lovely.
And a piece of vintage country mocha. I don't know. I haven't worked out what count it is, but it's quite a big piece. So,
Lovely.
oh,
That's it. All right,
that's
guys.
it.
We'll flick over to the rest of Jenny's.
Hi everyone, this bit of the video is to show all of my stitchy stash that I brought home from the retreat. Some shopping, some prizes, and some stitchy kindness from all my stitchy friends. So we'll start with the stitchy kindness. So Liz had a bag for everybody. So full of retreat treats, a couple of cups, a couple of bowls and plates to eat your treats on, with some little tongs so that you don't have to use your fingers and get your fingers dirty. Some little biscuits and some chockies and some hot chocolate and a emery board. Very useful for stitchy friends. Oop, things are disappearing on my lap. Um, Pen that she'd put the beads on, which is really cute. A teeny tiny little Christmas decoration. Not stitched by Liz. She bought it as supporting helps provide employment and training in communities in Southeast Asia. And this Liz did make. So one of her many crafts is chainmail. So she made a little chainmail zipper pull. And at the bottom, there's a 2025 charm and also, yeah, trying to get the 25 out of the way so you can see the other one because it's really cool. A little mountains charm because we're in the mountains. Um, Adelaide stitches. I got some flower floss drops, and the card is Govet's Leap, which is the lookout down the road from Glenella, one of the many picturesque lookouts in the Blue Mountains. From Teresa on my table, I got a Christmas zipper pull. Very pretty. Knitting that. I didn't remember, but she did. A while ago, we went shopping at the Cool Goblin together, and she bought Honey of a Tiny Town, and I said that I would like to have it after she had finished. Um, she has finished, so now I have it. Thank you, Nat. Um, from Emma, lots and lots of Emma is it. She gets all the different bits for little stitchy presents. So we've got a little stitchy pouch, a Christmas pen because it was, look at that. It's like a snow globe. It was yes, winter Christmas. So oop, oop, oop. The end just came off the very sharp scissors. Um, it just fell off again. Some scissors, just so I don't stab myself. Yes, some scissors, pair of tweezers, a little tiny needle minder that says handmade, hand cream, um, tape measure, a needle case, an emotional support flower needle minder. Life can be tough sometimes, but remember, so are you. You're awesome. Thank you. You're awesome too, Emma. A little preemptive frog. A little needle case with, oop, no, slide it the right way, with a needle threader and some needles and some floss drops. Emma likes to take photos and turn them into floss drops, and this time she decided to do some of the mountains. So we have three different views. See if I can hold them. Yeah. Three different views of the three sisters, including one with Aurora, which is really cool. The Three Sisters is yet another of the scenic lookouts. And there's an Aboriginal story about the story of the Three Sisters. So, yep, that's very cool. And then another little bag of goodies from Michelle, which I think is also partly birthday present. So we got some floss drops and some of these little clippy things, always useful. And a needle threader and some post-it notes and a magnetic needle case and a pair of scissors and some sapphire blue Dinky Dyes silk because Michelle knows I love blue and a J keyring bag tag with some more blue bits and but wait, there is more. um, Sue commissioned her dad to make some very pretty, very beautiful. Pretty's not right the right word. Beautiful, elegant notions boxes. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? So I've started putting all my stitchy bits in it, and it's got this beautiful little ornate closure on it too. Feel very spoilt. Yes. Thank you, Sue. Okay, that was all the stitchy kindness. I am so spoilt. Then prizes. So there is always a lucky door, a lucky dip, lucky door prize. Lisa arranges it so that everybody gets one. So I got some Mill Hill beads, and we had a best decorated table and best dressed for the Christmas theme, and my table won the best decorated. So we got a prize of some copper gentle arts thread. Very pretty. And we had the ornament exchange. So everybody stitched an ornament and hung it on the tree. And then when your name was called, you went and picked an ornament. And so I got this one, which I recognized as being a Veronique Engine, however you want to say it. So I figured it was probably Nat that stitched it. And I asked her, she said yes. And look at her clever way of doing the hanger. It's just a piece of ribbon sandwiched between the perforated paper and the felt. So simple, so elegant, quick and easy, and so effective. I'm gonna have to remember that one. Um, and I did a little bit of shopping. I went to Mojo Stitches and I bought her A and B and her C and D box. I went intending to get C and D because Chateau French. And when Joe first released this, I was rereading the Jasper Fforde um, Thursday Next books, and in those books, Thursday has a pet dodo. So yeah. But then when I got to Joe's stall and I saw the A and B, I'd seen the A and B blocks before, and I was like, I kind of need to get all four. So I did. And then I went to Lisa's shop and I tried to buy some fabric. And instead of letting me pay for it, she gave it back to me and said it was a birthday present. It's not my birthday for another couple of months, but I don't mind if people want to start early. That's fine. And just look at it. Perry Sandhills. Isn't that pretty? It's this beautiful, soft, rosy blush. Very pretty. And quite nice, soft linen too. Oh, and some fluff. No plans for it yet. I I keep saying, and I really actually need to pull my finger out and do it, that I need to sort, I need to do kitting from stash because I have all of these beautiful Lisa fabrics and the Sassy Pouch fabrics and all the beautiful Silks for You silks and patterns, and I need to match them all up so I know where I have gaps so that the next time I go to a retreat, I will be able to say, okay, I need this kind of thread or I need this kind of material. Or I have this beautiful material which goes really nicely with this thread. I don't know what to stitch with it. Let's have a look and see. That's what I need to do. One day. Okay. And last but not least, the raffle. This is the fourth Stitching in the Mountains retreat. I have been to every one of them, and I'm pretty sure this is the first time I have won a raffle prize. So someone had been to the Stitches Merchant Glen Innes retreat, and decided that some of the one of a couple of the kits from that goodie bag that they weren't going to stitch, so they donated them as prizes. And I was lucky enough to get one. So I now have Ode to Alvinia. I've been looking at I like the idea of samplers. I have yet to stitch one. I kept looking at them and none of them really grabbed me until this one. It's got a house. A lot of them have houses. This is true. And as you know, Lisa and I like to stitch houses. But this one's a blue house. And it's got just a little bit of alphabet and quite an elegant alphabet. And the little saying that it has, with needle and thread, my hand doth fly, stitching treasures as day draws nigh. So not only is it a sampler, it's a stitching sampler. And it's the full kit. Fabric, 36 count Hemingway by Needle and Flax. The classic Colorworks colors. This is like a needle Parker thingy. There's some pins from Jersey Girls and some ring bling, which is a little photo of the house. That was very exciting. Um, And I have no idea when I'm going to start it. I have no immediate plans to start it, but now I have a sampler in my stash, which is very exciting. So that's it. That is all my new stash acquisitions, gifts, prizes, all of the things. On with the next part of the video. All right, now we're up to haul and stitchy kindness if it's presents.
Stash acquisition.
Stash acquisition. Yes, yes. Future fun. All of those different names.
All right. Well, before I get mine ready to show you, I had a lot of fun, and I'm currently in the middle of a lot of fun getting a lot of stitchy mail.
Ooh.
Because Paddock Lane Designs has branched out into getting some of the patterns and did actually advertise to all our members that we could get the Needlework Marketplace exclusive charts. So they've started to arrive. And even though most of these will appear on the Paddock Lane Designs Flosstube,
yes,
it's still so good, I have to show you.
Yes.
Because this one I got delivered in person.
Yes.
From Joanna at Mojo Stitches. And it is her new one called Up in the Cherry Boughs. So one of my
it's her latest bird.
It's her latest bird.
She's done quite a few bird pieces now.
Yeah, so it's a reproduction from Amanda Patey of a lovely antique woolwork from the French countryside. So she's done a beautiful translation of that one, and this is off to one of my lucky customers. So I just wanted to show you that because that was my stitchy mail.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so talking of Paddock Lane Designs, I've done some shopping at Paddock Lane Designs too. I've got the Nativity Tiny Town, and it came with a bonus of got to go at that end of the three
frill.
The wise men. I can't say. I know there are 3 wise men in this picture, but technically we don't know how many wise men. There were 3 gifts. There were not necessarily only 3 wise men.
And there's also an extra one that is coming next order that I get. I just discovered it's got the shepherds at the other end. So super excited. So yeah, Jenny knew this is a bonus because she didn't know it was coming, because she didn't know it existed. But I figured that she's going to want it to go with the main pattern.
Yes.
So she got it as well. Yeah, so that's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to stitching that. Maybe we can do that as part of our Flossmas.
Ooh.
We're starting to make our plans towards our Flossmas in December.
Okay.
Because we could actually divide that up.
Yes.
Pretty easily. So leave that with us, people. But
yes, and I'm just looking, the way that they finished it, they've got some sort of, it looks like blue chenille trim, which I may have got round my stitchy shopping from Mojo in back in June. Yes.
There you go. Well, I'm just thinking that might make a really cool thing. So, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
There you go.
And also it's small enough that even I should be able to keep up with it.
Well, and you know, we were starting to talk about our plans for later in the year today with someone at the retreat when we were there.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing like an Advent box opening sort of Flossmas, so that would fit in really well.
Yes, because we worked out that I've ordered one Advent box and Lisa's getting a different one.
And there may be another one.
Yes. So yes.
At least.
Yep. I also bought some more Nudge because I borrowed Lisa's biggest size one.
Yeah.
When I was here way back in January doing the shindig, borrowed this to start that Hessian pillow that I'm doing. And so I wanted to have one of my own, but I was waiting for Lisa to get the blue ones in, not just the boring brown ones.
Yeah.
And then I figured I'd get another one this size because it's useful.
Yeah.
And so this is the size that my new grime guard from Alex from the retreat fits, one of these or an 8x8 Q-snap.
So
multi-purpose.
If you don't know what we're seeing, look back a couple of days to our Daisy Chain Retreat special.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Okay, do you have any other?
So that's my shopping, but then
that's your paid for stash acquisition.
Yes, but then August was my birthday.
Happy birthday to Jenny.
And so I got some stitchy presents.
She did. She's been spoiled this year. She reminded me she already got presents from me in June. But
She gave me some Perry Sandhills.
yes.
But Lisa decided that she wanted to spoil me and give me one of her new retreat bags.
You can't tell why I gave this to Jenny. You know, the fact that it's got parfum Gras Paris et eau de cologne de France. So I just want to show you the
yeah.
inside
Yeah.
of this way.
I'll just grab this shoulder strap.
Yeah. So it's a big
Because
bag.
this is a bit of an ad as well for what you can now get from Paddock Glen
That's true,
Designs.
but it's got this pullable, like, secure panel, make
Yep.
pockets.
Yep.
And it's put your scissors and your pens and your
Yep.
glasses.
And a little zipper one up the top.
and a pin cushion
Yep.
that you can actually
Velcro's off.
Velcro off. So super fun, super nice bags, and I saw it and I thought it was perfect for Jenny. And you'll have to watch the Paddock Lane one to find out. I'll show them in that and tell you how much they are there. Because it's her birthday present, I want to tell her the price. Yeah.
Don't need to know.
No.
And Liz and Ned went shopping with Taryn, Teaser Handmaids, and got me a Pride and Prejudice project bag, which is very cute. And then sort of special order, Taryn started doing these stitchy matte
Yeah.
stand.
Again, you get a fairly detailed description in my second last retreat special from the
Oh, yes.
from the winter stitching in Ballarat.
Yes.
So what has she got in yours?
So mine, surprise, Paris material, which some time ago, Ned and Liz gave me 3 different sizes of grime guards, an 8x8, an 8x11, and an 11x11, and one of them is this material. So, it's from Taryn, but 3 different Paris fabrics, and one of them is this. So this is the carry case, and it's got different material inside. It has a magnetic board that she's covered in fabric, like super tight. I don't know how she did it.
It's gorgeous. Like, look at the side of it. Like, it's,
I know it's like, yeah.
Oh, she's so talented.
Yes.
All right, I'll hold that.
A magnetic board, and then it comes with various little.
Is it magnetic both sides?
No, just magnetic. No. You had it the
Oh,
right
it's
way.
right around. Okay.
So to match some of the pictures, so a balloon with a needle threader, and then it also has a magnet pulls apart, so you can take this off and use it and then stick it back on. A pair of scissors, which again has the same pull apart, stick back
Very
on.
handy.
A highlighter.
With a big fat paper clip to hold on.
Ooh.
Yep.
And a bulldog clip to hold your pattern, and one of these little Ort
Snack
trays.
Yep. Like,
and a stand so that you can have it standing up on your stitchy space.
like how clever. And this is a totally different style from the ones I showed you. So she's got like 3 or 4 totally different ideas. She's just going.
And then these
absolutely
all pack up into
her
your little.
tray.
If you clip the Ort tray just in half this way, you can pack all your different bits into it for
So
storage.
clever. So
in your
Teaser Handmade on Facebook, or coming in January to the Great Australian Cross Stitch.
Very
I
cool.
figure it's close enough to start advertising for that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, since it's now September,
Yep.
only 3 months away. So there you go.
So yes, so thank you Ned and Liz, and also thank you Taryn.
There you go. Awesome. So that's your birthday.
That's my birthday haul.
Very nice, Jenny. Very, very nice.
All right, my regular haul, I've got some that came in. So I forgot to mention that lovely Nat gave me this. She was going to put it on the freebie table. So now I have got Cross Stitch from the Earth. And I actually picked this one because there was a pattern in here that I thought would be really good to do for my daughter, to try and help her with her mental health and her challenges. I'm just looking to see if I can find it, but I mean, there's so many good ones in here. I can't see which one it is, but anyway, So I'm going to be doing some of these ones. And then in the mail today, my Silk to You Hank came. Let's see what there is. All right, the August Silk of the month. It is a very, very pretty dark blue. So remember, every second month we get a hank that we choose, and it alternates with a limited edition. Look at that. That's going to come in beautiful. So it's like a cross between a royal and a navy. It's pretty true to colour. And then I also got my next one of my project bags from Simply Around. These are always stunning. Oh, I know what this one is. She's doing a fundraiser. It was Daffodil Day. And so I purchased a Daffodil Day fundraiser. She always hand makes these beautiful cards. She does card making and things as well as bag making. So we supported the council, and this was the beautiful project bag that I bought as a contribution. Really beautiful. It's got a beautiful flower on the end and bright yellow for the daffodils. So that's my haul. So I hope you enjoyed that rather confusing video from Jenny and I. We're jumping
snippets of future Lisa and Jenny and past Lisa and Jenny.
just merging in all together to give you a lovely floss tube that hopefully you like.
Yep.
If you do like it, guys, I know you hear this all the time, but please press the like, press the subscribe, and press the little bell so you're notified when we give a new floss tube.
And for people, I know the last few that you've been saying to put in some kind of emoji at the end. If you've got all the way through, what should we choose for today?
Before we do that,
okay.
we need to do our
Word of the
day and our floss tube shout outs.
Oh, yes, of course.
So we can still do the put a thing in here.
Okay.
And my word is, well, I do an emoji. I think the bike, because Jenny's little Paris thing had a bike on it.
It did.
So if you can give us an emoji of a bike, then we know you've gotten this far and have survived the forward and back and upside down and roundaboutsness that we've been presenting you. But yeah, seriously though, please do like, subscribe, and press the notification bell, because the algorithms on YouTube do not favour Australian floss tubers. So we're trying to do everything we can to help out Australian floss tubers. So with that in mind, my floss tube shout out is actually going to be Kelly from Animal Instinct, a fellow Australian floss tuber.
Yep.
Who is one that we've watched for a long time.
Yes.
So that's my floss tube shout out from Australia. Do you have one that you'd like to shout out?
I haven't sort of watched anything new in the last.
Well, I've got another one. Jo from Mojo Stitches.
Oh yes. She's put a couple of floss tubes out. Unfortunately, about the whole tariff.
Yeah, which
US postage.
you'll hear about that from me on Paddock Lane Designs one.
Yeah,
it does affect.
Yes,
us.
but she did also put in. I think she also had her new releases were in one of her videos.
A bit of her retreat recap, which is so funny because we're in September and our retreat was the end of June. But that's just the way life rolls at times. All right. Do we have an American or an international word of the week?
Not that I can think of.
Not that you can think of. No. I'm going to go back to the good old fashioned. It's always food.
What this time?
Well, I don't know. We're probably doubling up on a lot of them now. Yeah. But I was going to say lollies. We've had lots of lollies on the table at retreat. And they are called sweets in
England.
In England.
Yep.
And they are called candies in America.
Yep.
So lollies, actually usually spelled Lollies.
In plural, Lolly for singular.
Singular, but some people put Lollys as well.
I don't think that's right. You don't normally get YS.
but people do. Anyway, yeah, usually with an IES. So there you go. We've been enjoying eating our lollies. All right, now we can say thank you for watching us.
Yes.
We do really appreciate it.
And happy stitching.
Bye.
Bye.